So this is Mare Sacro Monastery. I may have completely butchered that name. Or it could be Mary. Nah, can't be Mary. Anyway, this one. This is one that you really need to try and avoid aggroing everything. Unless you're strong enough, of course. If you can handle all of this in one go, go ahead. But if you're group fairly new to the game and you're doing this one, don't aggro everything. Which means anybody using an outlaw, probably best to change. And if you're using a gunner, use a single burst. Try and avoid the spray bullets unless you know the area is, you're not going to aggro lots more. Because if you aggro everything in this, you are going to die. What we are going to probably aggro a lot ourselves, but like I said, we can handle it. So let's just see what we're like without. Right, we're obviously going to go into God mode because again it'll just take a while if we try and do it without God mode. Aggroing stuff here doesn't really matter too much at this first part. Now what's going to happen is, if you've got teammates and they go running off ahead, stuff is going to spawn behind you in this one, so take it steady, otherwise you're going to end up mobbing the people at the back and they'll die, and then of course you will die when they catch up with you. There you go, see? And although they're not super strong, there's a lot of them when they start coming up behind you like this. Now you see I can use spray here, I'm not worried about it like I say at the first bit. Once you get beyond those gates over there, then you have to start controlling your fire if you're new. Or fairly new to the game. Again, some more should spawn here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay. There's 3 tough ones here, so... Right, we're about to go into the area where you don't want to aggro everything, so pick things off bit by bit. In fact, quite often it's better to send one person to pick a few off and bring them back down here and kill them around here. If you go in here and start fighting, you've got loads of Krakens. In fact, we'll show you. What I'll do is I'll run through and I'll take the whole lot in one go, and you'll get an idea of how many enemies there are in here, or the amount of Krakens there are. But like I say, when you first start doing this, pull the enemies back here if you can. Don't everybody go rushing in or you're going to die. You've got a few small ones. You'll get others that spawn. You can see down there there's a Kraken. There should be another one coming across. And you've got Naiads as well. So what we'll do is we'll just sort of aggro the lot of them. So you've got those. All this lot. You've got him. And then you've got him, and them. And if I get past him, you've got this one as well. There's pretty much stuff everywhere, and you come down to here, you've got all this. This is what happens if you aggro too much.
Midas is the Lord of Kelps. He will keep summoning reinforcements until you stop him.
Yeah, so with this, like, so a good place to actually come is down along this back area. You'll get some of these will spawn in. Normally when you pass through here. I won't do it now because I've killed all the bosses, but you quite often get a little group of spawn here. So take these out, and then when you can stand in these little corners and you can pull enemy, just watch there's not too many together. And you'll be able to draw back sort of 1 to 3 enemies at a time. And that way you'll be able to easily deal with them. Again here, there's some enemy here, there's some around on the left, so just pull them back a bit. Watch that water, that really hurts. Now here you're going to get this lot, but you'll keep getting small ads that keep coming up, so once you start this you really need to keep moving, although we'll take these out first and we'll get them. They're basically spawning from a boss kraken further down. So. As long as this one's alive, he will keep spawning minions, whatever I call them here.
Avoid geysers and eliminate elusive naiads.
Right, you come into here, you're going to have your main boss, you can have all these little things first. You can spray at the door with a gun like that, it's not going to affect the main boss at this distance. Now this boss, if I remember rightly, let me just get rid of that. I mean, like when if you're in God mode, say, it's pointless really using the ultimate straight away if you do a lot of damage, because I think when it gets to 15 a shield would automatically come up, then it will automatically come up at 10. So you're best to use, if you're using a god, to use your ultimate once it gets, the second shield has come up or it's hit 10, then use your ultimate, you'll get maximum damage. Assuming you do more than 5 levels of health kind of thing from the top bar. If you can do more damage than that, then you're optimizing your damage. Obviously if you drop down the ultimate god mode or the ultimate attack on say 16, you'll only knock 1 million off or 1 bar off, and then the shield will come up and it won't do any more damage, so be aware of that. You'll see, I'll show you. Once it gets to 15, like I say, the first shield comes up. So first shield, then you'll get one of these either side. You have to deal with those first for the shield to come down. Here it comes. Just going to get changed to elk. Okay, so the shield didn't come up on 10 that time. Interesting, but it will come up anyway. Unless you can actually kill this thing pretty much instantly. Also using God's Army with any of the special weapons you have, or the ability you have set up. I've got the hammer, there are swords and that. If you combine the two, it's a very destructive ability. And we are really bugged. So there you go. That's Mare Sacro Monastery, or Mare Sacro Monastery.